Hello. Good morning. Hello. Sabadi. How you going, you noisy little bastards? 5 o'clock this morning. These units were at it. What do you got? How many of yous in there? Good morning, guys. How's things? Good morning from the back of somebody's home in Muang Hom. Big day today. Big day. Who remembers why we've come back to Lavec or Muang Hom? Lavec is the name of the village. Muang Hom is the name of the district. You nearly burnt your tail then, dude. You did. These boys, Alex and Peter, they came home a couple of hours after me in Neenee last night. I didn't think there was anywhere else to drink in town. Breakfast time, boys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hungry.
I woke up expecting to see the bikes gone and yous have hit the track.
No, it's holiday, yeah.
You got back late last night, I see.
Yeah.
Did you find another bar, did you?
The New Year festival.
Ah, okay. They let you in.
Oh yeah. This time, yes. They didn't have a choice.
Honey, the jacket's very nice.
I don't think it'd be very comfortable driving in one of those, but riding a bike, yeah. I want to check Peter's motorcycle boots. Are they your riding boots, are they, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah?
For 5 years.
5 years?
It's got a good insurance.
Yeah, you need it.
Don't need to spend it on boots.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, no, I just take it easy, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It makes me feel better because as we were talking last night that I may do a trip with you guys. I haven't even got bloody motorcycle boots anymore.
But
Well, going by Peter, I don't need them.
You still go slow, a lot slower than me as well.
Yeah.
I started out like this too.
But I like this idea for just pull up beside a river, just kick your shoes off and you're in the river.
Especially off-road, you definitely don't need any of that. But on the highway, when you're going 80, 90, it's more dangerous. But I feel most comfortable here.
Both of them live and work in Vientiane. Out for a couple of days touring around. They're heading up to Xaysomboun, through Xaysomboun today, where we actually come from. But on these things, they've been taking the rural rugged road, the rural backtracks, and ended up arriving here on a road I didn't even know existed. Fog's still laying heavy on this little village, but what a cool place to stay. 60,000 kip for our room. Bed was comfy. Boosters was noisy. No hot water and a squatter, but that's okay. It's an experience, isn't it? Potato farm. Oh, Tao Pharmacy. Okay. What's that? Big rubber truck, maybe? We've come back to see little Mina. You remember we were here 6 weeks ago, 2 months ago. Bumped into a lady here at the restaurant. She wanted us to raise her granddaughter. You know, the video, please take my little girl. I'll just clear some things up first, something up. The grandmother wasn't trying to give the girl away to just anybody. She's not just palming her off. We were in town for a couple of days and we did have a few meals at the restaurant because she does do a good job there. And she got to know us over a couple of days and where we live, and Neenee's running a business and what we do, and she thought it would be a good opportunity to break the cycle of children growing up in this isolated village here with nothing to do. Yeah, there is a lot of young people here with children. There is some drug problems in the area and things like that. And there was some people in the comments of the video, you know, just thought very poorly of the grandmother, just trying to give her away. It was probably on my behalf of not explaining fully the situation the grandmother was in. She just thought it would be, you know, getting to know us, we would be ideal people to break that cycle with Mina and give her a good education. But unfortunately, as it is, we're just not in such a position to be able to raise a little girl. You know, get her up, get her fed, get her off to school each morning, be there for when she gets home, the time that is required to do that. Jai, look how beautiful that little dress looks on Mina, Julie. My subscriber in Australia made 30 dresses. We saved one for Mina and she loves it. She loves the red.
Thank you, Julie.
Good.
So we thought we'd come back here. We wanted to get a bit more information about the family and their background before we did want to offer some help. Now, we had a couple of ideas. One was to offer the parents of Mina work down in the restaurant, because we do have living quarters on site there, and the mother would be able to get Mina to school and her other siblings, you know, give them an education down there, and they've both got jobs in the restaurant, money coming in, a roof over their head, all their meals and that come with the job. You know, all bills are paid. They just get a salary at the end of the month. But on coming here, we have discovered there are a few problems. To cut a long story short, Mina is with her grandmother because of how abusive her father is. Now, that's why the grandmother is taking care of Mina, and the grandmother doesn't want to see that cycle repeated. Just, you know, it is a good sized village, but it's a long way from anywhere, you know, cradled in and around all these mountains. And you know, the grandmother just would like to see Mina have an opportunity at life. So what we're going to do is get in touch with the school, her teacher and things like that. We're going to support her through her young school years here. We're going to pay for all her school fees, going to take her shopping today, get some school clothes, things like that. If she needs a school bike, we get a school bike, stationery, anything to do with a school, her education, we're going to support her in that way. In things we can come and actually purchase and buy. We won't be sending money into the town for the grandmother or the family. You know what I mean? The support we will be giving will be going directly to Mina and her education. Make sure she does get a good shot at it. But yeah, I'm not one for wanting to just keep sending money up. You just don't know where that money's going to. You know, is it going to Mina? You know, you don't want to be funding another drug problem. And as much as the grandmother is doing a good job of trying to keep Mina away from that type of an environment, we don't want to be just funneling money to her either. You know, there are other ways we can go about it. You know, you can pay for the school fees and clothing and things like that without having to give anybody else money. In short, we want to make sure our help is going directly to Mina. You know, that was what the grandmother wanted to start with, and that's how we're going to do it. You know, the grandmother did ask for us to raise her, so you know, without wanting any money. If she doesn't want any money, that's the way we're going to do it. Good girl. She just put the rubbish in the bin. We made sure of that, guys. Yeah. In there. Do the right thing, hey?
Okay.
Yeah. Some school books and stationery and stuff now. It's a local supermarket by the looks of it. So yeah, just wanted to clear that up. You know, the grandmother wasn't just giving Mina away to anyone. She wasn't the wicked old grandmother or anything that it may have looked like that she was in the video, just giving her away to anybody. It wasn't. You know, she did get to know us over a couple of days and just saw an opportunity that was there that wasn't really, you know. And Mina does have cousins and that was here. We had dinner with Mina last night and her grandmother and that, and she was there with a cousin who's just a couple of years older, and she still has a childhood in front of her, you know, with her friends here. She loves school here. She loves her teacher, you know, she has her friends and that. So I think for everybody, for the grandmother and that, it is best that Mina stays here and we just give her that help from afar. We can still come up and visit. We'll take her to things. She wants to go to the Ponsavan Hmong Festival, New Year next year, and things like that. So that's, yeah, that's what we'll do. As she gets older and she is of an age where she can get herself off to school, get her own breakfast and meals, come home from school, yeah, probably around motorbike riding age, which over here is usually around the 14 mark. You know, I think around that age would probably be the best age for her to make the move out of here and get away from this cycle of girls just dropping out of school and having babies and getting into relationships with guys that end up in trouble. You know what I mean? There is, you've seen from the past video when we're handing out clothing and donations here, there was more babies than mothers that could hold them. You know, I'm not running the village down or anything like that. It happens all over, anywhere in poverty-stricken areas, doesn't it? You know, and it'll be entirely up to Mina then whether she wants to come or not. You know, we are just going to help her with an education, give her a shot at life. Her growing up knowing there are other people in this world that do care for her, and there is an out. So, but in the meantime, she still gets to stay here with her family, with her cousins, with her friends, in the you know, growing up and being a kid. That is the most important thing. Down in Vientiane, there's no other young children around her age where we live, and she would get lonely, you know. And both me and Neenee, we do work a lot of hours back home, and it'd be exciting for a kid. Yeah, she wants to go, but when reality sinks in, you know what it's like, you know. There is a lot of kids around here, and she has a lot of friends, and I think it'd be a shame to take that away from her. Take her away from this area when things start to get serious, you know what I mean? When they need that change and they need that shot at life. So that's what we're going to do.
But different, right?
Okay, have a go at this.
Sweet potato.
Sort of like sweet potato, but it's not, and it's sort of like cassava, but it's not.
No.
Give me a try of that. That purple one's got to be good for you.
Very nice. And you can eat with sugar and something to be
You could make chips out of that. It's like a bit like a grainy type of potato, a more coarse potato, but still not. It's real potato for taste.
Yeah, Look like.
Not sweet like sweet potato.
ดีใจป่ะลูก ดีใจแล้ว
Very much like potato. The purple one. What's the white one like? But they'd make interesting chips, wouldn't they? Purple chips.
เอิ้น
Fries for you Yanks.
กินเบิ้งมีนะ
The white one's just like steamed potato. Mantarang. Is it a potato? This? I think they're types of potatoes.
The top of the sweet potato.
The top of the sweet potato.
Yeah, but it's not sweet.
But this is very much like this just tastes like steamed normal potato. Very
But
good.
different kind of the sweet potato.
Okay guys. Potato. That is our Wild Laos tour. Just about done. We've just got to make our way home now through Long San, Tarbok along the Cowboy Highway. Phobia Cowboy Highway, hey? Try to stay alive along that road and back to Vientiane. So thank you very much for sticking around and enjoying this series, mate. I have thoroughly enjoyed it, and finishing off on this note, being able to help little Mina and her family, it's just topped it off. And everybody we met at Ponsavan for the Hmong New Year, that was great, hey?
Yeah.
It was great. Also, I'd like to thank all my patrons and those who have contributed through PayPal, wanting to assist us in helping people throughout our travel. So we could not have reached as many people as we did without you people chipping in, and especially my patrons who are there every month, getting to see the behind the scenes videos along our travels and getting a closer look, being able to inspect the photos that I do put up in the videos a little closer. So all those photos that you see in the videos are there on my Patreon page, plus some unseen footage that doesn't make it to YouTube that I put up just for my patrons when we are away. So if you'd like to help people out throughout Laos and see a little bit more of me and Neenee and what we get up to, it costs as little as $5 a month just to have that ability to see what we're doing, and another way of staying in contact with us. And it does help a lot of people out. You know, that money just sits there until we travel, and that's mainly what helps us be able to help the amount of people that we do. Yeah. So thank you very much, patrons. You're legends.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah.
Once upon a time, you dressed so fine. You threw the bums a dime in your prime, didn't you? People call, say beware dog. You're bound to fall, you thought they were all. You're kidding you. You used to laugh about everybody that was hanging out. Now you don't talk so loud. Now you don't seem so proud about having to be scrounging for your next meal. How does it feel? How does it feel to be on your own, with no direction home? like a rolling stone. Now you've gone to the finest schools, alright, Miss Lonely. Now they're the lonely used to get juiced in air. And nobody ever taught you how to live out on the streets. So now you're gonna have to go and get used to it. But you said you'd never compromise with a mystery tramp. But now you realize he's not selling any alibis. As you stare into the vacuum of his eyes, and you say, do you want to make a deal? How does it feel? How does it feel to be on your own, with no direction home, like a complete unknown, like a rolling stone, like a rolling stone.
Oh, good girl, beautiful. You're so beautiful.
You so beautiful.
You're so beautiful.
What else can you say?
เว้าได้อีกได้ลูกเว้าภาษาอังกฤษเว้าหยังอีกได้ Hello
Hello, good morning.
Hello good morning beautiful
Beautiful.
I miss you เว้าเบิ่ง I miss you เว้าเป็นบ่
Miss you.
I miss you
I miss you.
I miss you too
I miss you too.
Oh very good